All right, hey guys. So I just wanted to make a quick video and just kind of clarify what happened in my last video. So my last video that I posted was at Luigi's Pizza in Brooklyn. And there was an incident in that video which a lot of people have taken issue with. Like, a lot of people have been very upset about this. They felt like, basically I got my pizzas. I got 3 pizzas from Luigi's in Brooklyn. I got a plain cheese slice. I got a, what they called a supreme slice, like a pepperoni. I think it was pepperoni, sausage, onions, and soppressata. And I think they said basil sauce, but I wasn't really sure if that's what they said. But yeah, it had like a bunch of stuff on it. And then the third one was a grandma slice. So I had these 3 slices, and I was about to review them on the side of the street. And then these passerby walked by, and I gave one of the pizzas, the supreme pizza, like the pepperoni, sausage, and onion one. I gave that one to the passerby, and a lot of people took a lot of issue with this. A lot of people said that, oh, you got bullied, like they intimidated you, like they scammed you, they stole your slice, they pushed you into giving them the slice, they pressured you into it. And I just really wanted to make a video and clarify what happened. I think oftentimes in these videos, because I try not to catch people's faces, I try to catch their voices, but I try not to like turn the camera on them, because I want to respect I want to respect their privacy to not have their faces be shown. But I think because of that, I think sometimes if you only hear their voice, like if you don't see their face and you don't really see exactly what I'm seeing, I think if you only hear their voice, you can kind of get like a different, you can sort of get like a different idea of what happened. Like, for example, I've had a lot of videos where people would be like, oh, that server was so like inappropriate. Like, that server was so lethargic and so not professional sounding, when really if you were there seeing what I would see, then in my opinion, in many of those cases, like I think a Hobby's Deli was a video where people felt like the server was really unprofessional and really hated her job. But if you saw what I saw, I really don't think she was like that. Like, her voice sounded like that, but she was friendly, she was very kind and very patient, and it's just that her voice just kind of sounded sort of like she was low energy and not interested. But that was not the case. So in this case, I think what kind of happened is that people only heard what happened, they didn't see what happened, so they kind of got like a different impression. So basically, it was not what people probably are thinking. It was not like I was sitting here with my, it's not like I was sitting here like reviewing my pizza. I'll just use this Gatorade as a placeholder. Like, I'm about to review this Gatorade, and it's not like these people just walked up and they were like, hey man, that's a nice Gatorade. I wish I had a Gatorade like that. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, you want it? Yeah, please don't hurt me. No, it was not like that, and it was not like that at all. What happened was more like this. Like, let's say I'm like about to enjoy my pizza. I'm like, well, yeah, let's review. I'm like filming it like for the video. I'm like, this pizza's looking pretty good. And really what happened is it was more like this. It was more like, oh man, well, that pizza looks really good. Thank you. Just kidding. Yeah, thank you. And then I said, you want a slice? And they're like, oh, really? And I said, yeah. And that's what happened, is that they were walking by and they seemed really friendly and really nice. And the guy was wide-eyed, like he was amazed at how good the pizza looked. And I was just feeling generous in the moment, and I offered it to him. And yeah, I mean, to be fair, I guess I sort of understand why people don't agree with my decision. You felt like, I got the slice, I should have reviewed it. I should have reviewed it. I bought it to review it. I shouldn't have just bought it and given it to someone else. But yeah, I guess I see that angle. But honestly, I kind of just wanted to do a nice thing. I was just feeling generous. For more context on top of this, I wasn't feeling 100% that day. Like, I was feeling kind of low energy, and actually later that day I actually came down with a 100-degree fever, which I had for the past few days, and I'm only today have I kind of been feeling closer back to 100%. But yeah, I think that day I wasn't really quite feeling completely well. I didn't really have that high of an appetite, and maybe deep down I didn't really want to eat that greasy pepperoni sausage slice, so maybe I was kind of looking for a reason not to eat it in a way. So I thought, hey, you know, these people seem nice. He seemed so happy to see that pepperoni slice. So as he was walking away, I just said, hey, you know, actually, you know what? Do you want the pepperoni slice? You know, so I guess maybe I could have just been more transparent in the video. Maybe I could have just quickly said to the camera, you know, I'll be honest, I'm not feeling that well today. So I figured I didn't really want to eat the pepperoni, so I would just give it to them. But you know, just giving you guys the context. That's what happened. It was not that they came to me soliciting it. It's not like they were like pressuring me or towering over me. Yeah, I offered it. You know, they were just walking by, and you know, I kind of stopped them before they walked away and said, you know what, you like that pepperoni so much, why don't you just have it? And I've done this before on other videos. I guess I've done this. So the series pizza video, I even had 2 whole pizza pies, and I gave one full pie to, you know, to these local people in Chinatown. And also what other video? I feel like there's other ones where I've done that too, where I've given food away. In my Minetta Tavern video, the first one, I gave someone my fries, like on the street, and then this was off camera, but in my in Chicago when I was filming at Giordano's, and what was that place called? Illuminati. When I was filming at Giordano's and Illuminati, I also, you know, after I tried both of the pizzas, I had a bunch left, and I had to go to St. Louis the next day, so I couldn't really eat it all, nor did I want to eat it all, you know, fly with such a heavy stomach, so I gave it away to some college kids on the street. I mean, it's just what I do. Like, if I have spare pizza, I give it away. So I guess in this case, I sort of see how it's a little bit different in this case, where in this case, I didn't have like a whole pie of all of the same slices, and I was just giving them a slice. I only had one of each flavor, one of each style, like one of each topping, and I guess it took away something to review. So I get it. I apologize if you guys were looking forward to seeing that slice reviewed and I kind of gave it away and I didn't review it, but I just want to explain what happened. And I know a lot of people have said scam, like he tricked you. No, he only mentioned the TikTok stuff at the very end. Like I said, he was walking away. I offered him the slice, and then I think what happened was that he was really appreciative of it, but he didn't want to seem like he was mooching. Like, he really wanted it to seem like he appreciated it and he would try to do his best to pay me back in his own way. So yeah, that's why he started saying all that random stuff about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. You know, I don't need it, but I'm gonna take it. You know, he clearly wanted to eat it, but like, you know, he was like, I'm gonna take it, but I appreciate it. You know, you gave me a blessing and I'll try to give you a blessing too. I think he was sort of saying stuff like that, and saying something like, oh yeah, like I have a TikTok channel, I'll mention you on my TikTok or something, and I'm like, oh okay, you know, I'm like, okay, you know, like, I didn't really, like, that wasn't why I gave him the slice, so I'm just, you know, just kind of playing along, I'm just, you know, just hearing him out, just being like, oh okay, yeah, sure, if you want to do that, that's great, you know, I don't really know if he has a TikTok account or how prominent it is, you know, so I just want to clarify that, like, it was not like a quid pro quo. It's not like I gave him the slice in exchange for TikTok PR or something. No, that's not why I do things like this. I don't be generous to people expecting something in return. Like, I just do things for people just because I want to do it, you know, like I was feeling generous and that's it. So I just want to clarify this for everyone. It's, you know, I see how maybe it looked a little strange. Like, I watched the video again this morning. There were quite nasty comments, so I think, yeah, I was feeling a little upset about it reading them last night, but then this morning I rewatched the video, and you know, I realized that I can sort of see where you guys are coming from. Like, I can sort of see how it comes across a little strange, but hopefully you guys now see it from my perspective. You see, you know, hopefully you take my word for it that that's what happened, and if you don't believe me, then it is what it is. But anyways, just wanted to clarify this for you guys, and yeah, so. Also, one more thing, I usually post 2 videos a week, but next week I might only post 1 because I'm actually getting married soon. So it's getting into crunch time, and yeah, so yeah, you might see 1 less video next week, just giving you guys a heads up. So anyways, I'll see you guys later.